On today's edition of Chopsticks, we follow my colleague Jennifer Xiong to learn how to make an authentic Sichuan dish called Kongpo crystal shrimp balls with the chef at Beijing's South Beauty restaurant. Sichuan cuisine is one of the most renowned varieties of Chinese food and is famous for its tongue-numbing spicy taste. This dish is a representative of Sichuan food combined with seafood.
Hello and welcome to this weekly edition of Chopsticks. I'm standing here today in the very beautiful South Beauty restaurant in the Chaoyang district of Beijing with Chef Zhang. 你好. Thank you for being with us today. And 我们今天是准备做什么菜？
一个宫爆水晶虾球。
宫爆水晶虾球. So if we translate that in English, it's 宫爆crystal shrimp balls. It's a variation of the very famous Kongbao jiding, which is a traditional Sichuan dish originating from the southwestern province of Sichuan. Very famous and famously known for its liberal use of chilies and the Sichuan peppercorn, which has a almost numbing, tingly, citrusy flavor. Okay, 所以我们首先应该做什么？
先烧油。
烧油。Adding more oil. So right now it looks like we're kind of marinating or flavoring the shrimp with that was white pepper.
这件东西还得加那个。
And that's the sherry, a kind of wine used in cooking. Mix it all up.
再搁那个蛋清。
蛋清, this is egg whites. 大概有多少？一个还两个？
这个不宜太多。
哦，不要太多。No, so not too much, just enough I get to get it kind of slimy looking.
先把它
调一调。So we're just creating the texture around the freshly peeled shrimps. He's added the egg whites, the cornstarch, so that when you bite into it, it's got a bit of texture and it doesn't taste like just, a raw shrimp. So let's see what happens when he dumps the first one in.
这就差不多了，可以慢慢的。
差不多。Ah. So they're just kind of bubbling. It's almost like I think it is like deep frying. 如果就是不用虾肉，用那个鸡肉，也可以准备这样的方法吗？
对，也可以。
也是。
这也可以。
So if you're not a fan of seafood or you're allergic to seafood and you want to substitute for chicken, which is, the more common Kongbao jiding dish, it's pretty much the same preparation as how you see he's preparing the shrimp. So. 刚才是把那个火开小一点还是？
对，可以，因为油温起来了嘛，下那个菜的时候可以火小一点，慢慢的。
Okay, so now he's turned down the temperature so that now that it's kind of fried and evolved into a shrimp ball, it's starting to look like he's turning down the temperature to let it kind of simmer now, creating the shape of the crystal shrimp ball. The shrimp are ready. He's turned off the burner here and he's straining the shrimp. Wow. 哇，看起来很嫩。
对。
对不对？ So now that our shrimp balls are fried to a golden crisp, we're going to start making the sauce that goes with it. And we begin by mixing all the wet ingredients into a bowl, mix that up and create a kind of marinade so that once we fry it, it's very quick. The actual cooking time isn't very long since we've already prepared the shrimp. Okay, 所以我们首先需要加什么东西在一个碗里面？先拿一点。
搁盐。
盐, so salt. We're putting some salt in the bowl.
搁胡椒。
White pepper.
加一点点鸡粉。
A bit of chicken powder, about 4 teaspoons, and a bit of white sugar. Okay, 好。
加点那个花雕。
That's some sherry.
香油。
Sesame oil. It looks like about a teaspoon of that as well.
醋。
And that's about 3 heaps of vinegar,
番茄酱，
teaspoon of ketchup,
这就是水淀粉。
水淀粉。
对，
That's like a cornstarch mix.
这个汁儿哈，基本上都完了。
Okay, so that's it for now. Okay, so now we can start to cook. He's turned on the frying pan there, the stove,
这个好使，
bringing out a whopping spoon.
这是自己炼的那种葱油。
So this is a kind of oil that's already been used to cook onions. So it's got an onion flavor already.
它这个菜哈，它主要是一种胡辣跟那个荔枝的味道。胡辣就是体现出那个四川的花椒，
Sichuan peppercorn, which is like the main
花椒
ingredient.
跟辣椒。
And that's dried red chili pepper. Both of these are kind of staple seasonings in Sichuan cuisine because they bring out a lot of the spicy, fragrant, numbing, citrusy flavor.
它在锅里面先把那个胡辣
味道炒出来，
味儿给炒出来，再搁那个蒜片，
Garlic, a bit of garlic
Okay.
cloves, ginger as well we've got,
再加点那个
and Chinese onions.
大葱。
You can really smell it. 真的马上可以闻到那个味道很香。我听说煮那个 chili 就是看到它发那个鲜红，快咖啡色就好了，对不对？
对对对对，
啊
就那个。再把那个虾球放下
So
去。
now we're adding the shrimp balls. I was just saying, you know that the red chili peppers, the dried ones, are ready when they start turning a dark brown, almost red color. So not a very long time before you can add the shrimp.
这些调料，
Mixing up the sauce.
这个哈速度要快，炒的时候把那汁儿一喷下去哈，速度快，一下就起锅了。它川菜的那种特点就是一锅成菜。
So Chef Zhang is just telling me timing is everything. You have to make this stir fry really quick, otherwise the sauce is gonna dry up. The very yummy
起锅的时候
cashews.
把那腰果，加在里面，行，这样菜就可以了。
已经好了。
对，这菜就好了。
Wow, did you see that? Like less than 2 minutes of actual stir frying all the prepared ingredients together, and our dish is almost ready to be served.